It Gets Real with Carenna. Each week, Carenna will discuss serious topics and is not shy to tell you how it is. On her show, she covers day-to-day situations and provides her opinion along with feedback from her listeners.
Welcome to It Gets Real with Carenna, and this is your girl, Miss Carenna. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today on this Thursday. Today's topic is, when he broke me, he blessed me. Selflessness in a world filled with so much rage. Man, it's so much going on in the world today. So much rage, so much anger, so much negativity, so much fear. And it's like, how can you be positive in the world filled with so much rage, so much negativity? How can you feel like you deserve to be blessed? How can you feel like blessings are going to come your way when you're surrounded around negativity, rage? It is not just in your world, it's in other people's world. It's in the going on in the nation today, like all over. It's simply disturbing to know how many people are going through the storm. And simply amazing that although we feel alone at times, we're really not. We're not alone at all. God has us in the palm of his hands at all times. I want you guys to know that. I always talk about God on my show because if it was not for him, I would not make it through. I would not be the person I am today. I would not have the vision that I have today. I would not be making the moves that I make today if it wasn't for my Lord and Savior. So I want to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. Yes, it gets real with Carenna. Honor to God, who is the head of my life. I want you guys to know that if you are in a negative spot, in a negative point in your life, and you're feeling like there's no way out, I want you guys to know that there is a way out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is better days ahead. So you might be feeling a little broken right now, but just know that broken stage, that nervous stage, that fear stage, that anxiety stage that you're in at this very moment is a lesson. You might not see it right now, but it's a lesson that is going to allow you to be prepared for that blessing that is coming in your future. So I want you guys to stay grounded, stay motivated, stay uplifted. Every morning when you get up, turn on some positivity. Get on your knees and pray. Do not start your morning with any negativity. I know it's not always easy, but try your best to get up in the morning and try to just think positive, listen to positive things, and positive things will happen to you. I can guarantee you that. It happened with me during the pandemic. I was in a dark place, a very, very, very dark place. But I started listening to motivational videos. I started reading my word. I started praying. I started surrounding myself around people who were in a positive state, in a state that I wanted to be in. So I want you guys to know that it is not the end. It's only the beginning for something greater. And just know, when God broke you, he blessed you.
I felt this before, and I can't afford to cry. I got work in the morning. I got you to know that I did try my best with you. I cut off all my hoes, that was just for you. And I don't got the time. I'm doing it right. Self-care, selfish, baby. Self-love, self-care, yeah. Self-care, self-love, selfish as fuck.
Welcome back. That was Self-Care by Savannah Christina. I love her album. It is so beautiful. If you just want to chill and relax and just listen to some good music, some motivational music about your self-care and life, and just getting you to the place that you where you need to be at that moment, talking about so many things, listen to Savannah Christina. So yeah, when he broke me, he blessed me. Selflessness in a world filled with rage. And people wonder how I could be so selfless in a time of uncertainty and in a time where people are just so darn mean and uptight and just all over the place. But I tell them that I don't move with the people. I move within myself and when God tells me to move. So just because the world is at a place where it's not a lot of happiness going on or it's not a lot of positivity, I don't let that be the forefront of my life. And I try my best to spread positivity as much as I can. It is definitely not easy, but when you know how it feels to be treated poorly, when you know how it feels to be looked at as less than, when you know how it feels to be talked about and stepped on, then you know how to treat others. You know how important it is to make sure that when you speak to someone or when you are in someone's presence, you should leave a great mark. They might not know, they might not remember your name, but they're going to definitely remember who you are. They're going to definitely remember how you made them feel. So let's work on being selfless. Let's work on not just worrying about us and thinking about us. Let's also think about others in the self-care and the greatness of others. And I'm not downplaying the self-care for ourselves because that's very important. That's like number one. But after you do the self-care for yourself, it is okay to spread positivity to other people. It's okay to be nice to somebody else. It's okay to offer assistance, help, no matter what form it's in, if it's in money, words of encouragement. I mean, I have friends out here who encourage me so much. They don't have to give me a dime. It's just them giving me that listening ear, them giving me them positive words that goes a long way. And I haven't always been at this point where I'm positive, I'm excited about life, I'm eager to learn. I have never just been this way all my life. I have dark places that I've been and dark points where I just felt like I wanted to give up. And that's to be expected. Life is not easy. If it was easy, you wouldn't have a testimony or a story to tell. And I mean, what is life without a great testimony? And what is life without just examples of the things that you go through, the things that you went through, and the encouragement that you can offer to others. What is life without that? I mean, come on. We all know that we have to go through something in order to get something. And sometimes it is bad things that we have to go through in order to get something that's beautiful. We have to go through negative things in our life in order to see beautiful things prosper in our life. I had to go through um, breakups and a whole bunch of no's. I had to go through a whole bunch of disrespect in order to finally see the light and finally see who I was and what I had to offer to somebody. I mean, it's simply amazing to look back on my life and see that what I went through molded me into the person I am today. So I want you guys to know that you have to get molded. You have to get molded. And all of that negative stuff that you're facing today or that you have faced in your past, it wasn't nothing but God molding you into the person that you are today. It's kind of like dough, the clay dough. It has to be molded into a pretty, beautiful project. When you first open it, it looks kind of plain and it looks kind of boring, but then you start playing with it and you start molding it into the clay dough that you want it to be, into the masterpiece that you want it to be. So remember at all times that whatever you're going through something negative. No, don't look at don't look at it as being negative. Look at it as God is molding you into something beautiful, into a beautiful masterpiece that is going to change lives and is going to change the world. And I feel like God had molded me during the pandemic. During the first shutdown, because we are still in the pandemic, guys. We're still in the pandemic. But during the first shutdown, God was molding me and I didn't know it. Like I felt it. I felt that I was going through something. And I know, and I knew well enough that in order to get something greater, you have to go through something. So I knew that my trial and my tribulations were going to soon be a testimony and a story that it will inspire the masses. But I didn't know, I didn't really know how much that what I went through really was needed. It was needed. It was absolutely needed. Everything I went through, all the stones that were thrown at me were absolutely needed at that time. So now I can tell a story and I could be like, listen, I've been where you've been. I've been where you're trying to go. I know how it feels to feel like nobody is there. I know how it feels to feel like you just want to give up and throw in the towel. I know how it feels to just want to end it all. So that's why I can be here today and tell you that you don't want to end it all, that you don't want to give up on life. That when he broke you, he blessed you because he was preparing you for greater. It is super amazing to know that you were being molded. You were being molded into the masterpiece God had initially planned. See, he knew what you were going to go through before you were even thought of. Before that egg was placed inside of your mother's womb, God already knew that this person right here is going to have to go through this in order to get to this. In order to get to higher heights in life, they had to go through this. So I don't want you to feel discouraged. I don't want you to feel like what you're going through is just way too much and you can't handle it, because you can't handle it. And if you couldn't, God wouldn't have put it upon you. See, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And if he felt like you were not ready to fight, he wouldn't have put you on the battlefield. Let's get it, y'all. We got to stay strong. We got to have positivity upon us. We have to fill our mind with greatness, great words. Have great people around you. Do not surround yourself around negative people, because negative people will pull you down to where they are. You don't want to be pulled down. You want to be pulled up. So if they're not around you, encouraging you and trying to pull you up, then they don't need to be around you. I'm going to just keep it 100. You listen to It Gets Real with Carenna, and that's all I know how to do is keep it 100.
street legend. Block love me with a deep reverence. I was birthed in a C-section. Helicopters and police presence. We got ops, so we keep weapons. Yo, y'all block while y'all eat breakfast. A lot of shots, we broke street records. Watch how you talk, I got reflexes. Watching your cheap necklace. Then we slide at the east exit. But every time we get the fucking niggas up, TMZ catch it. Y'all still learning street lessons. From the mastermind, first you master grind and your team catch it. This time it's for the money, I don't need credit. And I'm the dog cause the street said it. Look. Fuck rap, I'm a street legend. And I'm the dog cause the street said it. Block love me with a deep reverence. And I'm the dog cause the street said it. And I got pressure on me. 7 days a week is game 7 on me. Life will test you out, you live through that, that's testimony. Giving them hell, but how in the hell I got all these blessings on me? Most of the girls I know addicted to social media. All the time they put in, they could've wrote encyclopedias. Mama said it only takes one time to fuck up your whole Wikipedia. And as your son, I can see the type of life that you see me in. After what happened in Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick. There wasn't even no real issues there to begin with. Lack of communication and wrong information from people fueled by the ego. It's like mixing flames with diesel. Energy crazy, I realize that it's a two-way street. What's coming is going, if it don't give you more, it drains you. Should be a billionaire based on the time off I'm not taking. Probably why this shit with me get crazy and we lost the baby. And everybody around me think I'm the one, but we all just one-on-ones. And I'm walking out the crib, they ask me where I'm going. I told them I'm going on another 10-year run. Niggas is banging over blocks that they don't own, thinking that's home. Boy, you think that's where you from? You don't really know where you from. You don't know how deep your roots is and what your ancestors had done. So God bless all of the sons and daughters who knew their history, so they knew where to take it farther. And all the ones that stuck with me like good barbers. Looking at my life story, God's a good author. Never was the loudest in the room, we move like ninjas. And if it costs you peace of mind, it might be too expensive. So I can give you everything that you want from me for free though. Get you one shot in life, you might not be able to reload. So advanced, I need all my advances. Bro hit me up for cash like we done had the same chances. My dad hit me up like, why I don't live in a mansion? I'm trying to focus, but baby girl keep holding my mind for ransom. And that ain't how it's supposed to be. This man home got to a beat, and his name shine too. I almost felt like it was me. Damn, I realized all my setbacks were inside of me. In high school, I learned chemistry, biology, but not how to cope with anxiety, or how I could feel like I'm by myself on an island with depression on all sides of me. With a Glock 17 right on the side of me. Look, I ain't think I had the thought of suicide in me until life showed me all these different sides of me. Too many times I thought the Reaper was outside for me. And how the fuck is people that never met me that hate me? I wonder if they understand that I meditate daily and feel like my life purpose is to give inspiration. Despite the hit songs that there's just no escaping, that I take care of my family and beat the odds that were deadly. You hate that, that just reflects your lack of succession. Bless them. If it ain't Nipsey Blue, it's Detroit Blue. This that Detroit too, I'm bringing it back to my hood like D-Boys do. Gone.
Big shout out to Big Sean, Detroit's own. That was deep reverence, man. I should be a billionaire for all the time off I'm not taking. That's my dog. I love that album. He just came out with it. Check it out, y'all. Detroit too. Support your own. So, back to the topic. When he broke me, he blessed me. Selflessness in a world filled with rage. So, when I think about selflessness, I think about humility. I think about humbleness. I think about freedom. I think about greatness. So, in the world filled with rage, I feel like we need more selflessness people. We need more people who are willing to be humble. When you hit a certain level, I feel like you should remain humble. A lot of people switch up, they change. They don't get back to the community. I feel like no matter what level you're at, always remember what you have can be gone quicker than you received it. There was a time in my life where I didn't have anything. I didn't have much. And I still was able to give back. As long as I had a little bit to give, I was willing to give. And I feel like when you give from the heart, when you give from the pit of your soul, God is going to continue to bless you no matter what. You don't have to brag about it. You don't have to post it on social media. You don't have to tell the world what you've done. You just do it. And the reward is phenomenal. A lot of times I don't even think twice about what I do for people. I just do it because God put it on my heart to do it. And when he puts something on your heart to do something, you should automatically do it with no question. In your broke phase, in your brokenness, always remember that even though you are in a broken stage, or if you weren't in a broken stage, some of you might be coming out of a broken stage right now. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I might be talking to you. I don't know. But if this is for you, if God put this on my heart for you, praise God. But if you're you're in a broken stage, or you coming out of a broken stage, always remember that those stages are very, very critical. They're critical because it's a stage where you need to learn. It's a stage where you're very vulnerable. It's a stage where you can make bad decisions. So we go and we begin to get into broken stages a lot of times. Like, even when I came out of my broken stage, there was times where I felt like I was going back into my broken stage, and it was not okay. And I was like, you know what? I have to grab hold of this right now. Whatever's making me be in this broken stage, I have to grab hold of it right now, immediately, super fast. Because when you get out of a broken stage, it feels wonderful, it feels phenomenal, but let's not forget that you can automatically go right back into that broken stage so quickly. It could be one thing that happens to you. It could be one thing that triggers you. Something someone says, something someone does, something that you see that's not appropriate can literally push you right back into that broken stage. So I want you to grab hold of yourself when you feel like you're slipping back into that broken stage, because God doesn't propose you to stay there. He wants you to get out of there. But the thing about it is, sometimes God will take you back to that broken stage if you didn't learn from what he taught you before. See the way he does things. The way he does things are so how can I put it? They're so, I'm just gonna say phenomenal. Like, it's so phenomenal, and we don't look at it as being phenomenal because we kind of like, God, why are you taking me back? Why are you taking me back? Not knowing that he's taking you back because you left something there. You missed something there. You didn't learn from that stage. So he's like, you know what, Karenna? I'm going to take you back because it seems as if you didn't learn from the stage that I had you in at that moment. I'm going to take you back so you can go back and see what I was trying to make you learn in the first place. So when God teaches you something, let him teach you. Listen. Pause in that moment and try to learn and understand what exactly it is that he's trying to teach you. I want you guys to practice this, like literally try to figure out, meditate. I have sage in my home. Some people don't believe in it, but I sage my area, my home, my sleeping area all the time. I pray. Like I said, I listen to motivational videos, motivational sayings, podcasts. The pastor. Shout out to my pastor, Alan O. Langford, Christland Missionary Baptist Church. Listen to him. I listen to different pastors, T.D. Jakes, Sarah Jakes. I mentioned it before. Good mentors, Eric Thomas, Les Brown. So many great people I listen to just to motivate myself and uplift myself. I listen to some of Denzel Washington. I mean, it's some phenomenal people on YouTube that you can just Google, and find you some people that are going to motivate you and encourage you, and listen to some great videos that will get you to that point where, you know what, this makes sense. I can understand it like this. I'm glad that I got a different perspective. See, it's aha moments. You understand? So let's get into that point where we start writing stuff down, pros and cons of different things that we're going through in life. I don't know what you might be going through. Everybody is going through different things at this moment. Let's get vision boards. Let's start on vision boards. Let's do some vision boards, y'all. Put what you're expecting in 2021. What are you expecting? What do you want? What do you want? You want to start a business? You want to build in? You want to create a savings account and be able to save money? You want to lose weight? Whatever you really want to do in life, you can achieve those things. But first, you have to write it down, make it plain. And once you write it down and make it plain, it is so.
It's just a cute thing when you get to fussing, cussing, yelling and throwing things. I just wanna eat you up. I don't mean no disrespect when I start staring, knowing that it makes you mad. I'm sorry, seeing you mad is so sexy. Yeah. Could it be the little wrinkle over your nose when you make your angry face? That makes me wanna just take off all your clothes and sex you all over the place, yeah. Maybe the little way you storm around that makes me wanna tear you down. Oh, baby, I ain't sure, but one thing that I do know is every time you scream at me, I wanna kiss you. When you put your hands on me, I wanna touch you. When we get to arguing, just gotta kiss you, baby. I don't know why it's like that, but you're just so damn sexy. When you're mad, baby, don't think I don't take you seriously, but I just can't help the fact your attitude excites me. So exciting, and you know ain't nothing better than when we get mad together and have angry sex. I blow you out, then we forget what we was mad about. Oh, be the little wrinkle over your nose, you make your angry face. That makes me wanna just take off all your clothes and sex you all over the place. Could it be the little way you storm around that makes me wanna tear you down? Oh, baby, I'm not sure, but one thing that I do know is every time you scream at me, I wanna kiss you. Baby, when you put your hands on me, I wanna touch you. And when we get to arguing, yeah, just gotta kiss you, baby. I don't know why it's like that, but you're just so damn sexy. And every time you scream at me, I wanna kiss you. Baby, when you put your hands on me, I wanna touch you. And when we get to arguing, just gotta kiss you, baby. I don't know why it's like that, but you're just so damn sexy, man.
That was Neo Mad. Talking about I look so beautiful when I'm mad. No, I don't. Welcome back to It Gets Real with Carenna. This your girl, Carenna. Each and every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Hot Sauce Productions. Yes. All right, y'all. Listen. Listen. When he broke me, he blessed me. When he broke y'all, he blessed y'all. I'm telling you, and I'm talking about God. When God, listen, God will break y'all, and then he will bless y'all. Yes. Sometimes That's the way God does his thing. Make you go through something in order to get something. Selflessness in the world filled with so much rage. I want everybody to be careful. We are in a second wave, as they say. Corona virus. This is not over. This is not over, y'all. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Be careful. Stop hanging around everybody. You can't hang around everybody. Be careful, y'all, because this invisible virus is still out here and running rapid in the streets. I'm telling y'all, look, so many of my family members, they had it. They had it. I'm telling you, by the grace of God, they got through it. But just to know that somebody that close to you came in contact with that virus is so scary, because it basically shows you that this is no joke. This is no joke. But I knew it was no joke when a couple of my coworkers contracted the virus in the beginning and passed away. I've lost about 4 to 5, maybe more coworkers. I used to work in the casino industry, if some of you may not know, and I've lost a good amount of coworkers from the virus. Rest in peace to those who have passed away during this time. Even if it was from the virus or not, it has been a very trying time, a very sad time for many people. Now we're around the holidays, and the holidays are very hard because you can't be around your loved ones. They're not here any longer to be around. They can't text you, they can't call you. And I completely understand, and it's not an easy thing to deal with. It is very, very emotional. Everyone could be in their feelings, and it's okay. It's okay to feel the way you feel. It's okay to feel down and out during a time like this. And I pray that everybody can stay strong during the holidays without the one that you love the most in your presence. Just know they're looking down on you. They're protecting you. They're your angel now. And it'll get easier. It'll get easier. You will never get over it. But you learn how to deal with it. You learn how to cope. So, guys, let's save some lives. And be careful. And there's people out here that have pre-existing conditions, and they just cannot come in contact with that virus. So be careful and be mindful of those who might not make it if they were to contract the virus. Let's not just think about ourselves. Once again, we have to be selfless and think about others, and put ourselves aside for just a minute, because a lot of people carry the virus and they do not know, because some people are asymptomatic, which means they're not showing any symptoms at all. They're carrying it and not knowing. Younger people are carrying the virus and not knowing and giving it to their grandparents, and it's just a sad ordeal. So let's all stick together to stop the spread, to slow the spread, and I just hope that soon, very soon, this virus will come to a complete end. So let's do our job, mask up, wash our hands, and do what we have to do in order to keep this spread at a bare minimum. Guys, I'm going to play one of my favorite songs. It's a gospel song, and it touched my heart when this person sent it to me, and I swear I can just not stop listening to it. It is called "Why Not Me" by Tasha Page Lockhart.
I look in the mirror, I see a girl, beautifully broken, perfectly flawed. I don't even know how I made it this far. And I'm asking myself questions like, why did I do it? Why did this happen to me? Then I said, you can get through it. You just have to believe what I do now. Gotta make it all count. So why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through this storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. And then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day makes me say, why not me? Why not me? Why? 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 One day I'm up, the next I'm down. Problems coming faster than I can count. Who can I run to? No one to talk to. Can somebody tell me what to do? Why did I do it? Why did this happen to me? You can get through it. You just have to believe what I do now. Gotta make it all count. So why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through this storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. Then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day. This is my moment. There's no turning back. It took me a while, but I have no regrets. I'm giving my all, letting go of the past. I'm not gonna break, and I won't be afraid. Oh, this is my moment. This is my time. Just move out my way, cause I'm not backing down. Now that I realize who I am, I'm alive. So why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through the storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. Then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day makes me say, why not me? I'm the perfect person to go through this storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'm alone. Then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day makes me say, why not me? Why? 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 I can make it. I can take it. I won't break. No, 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 no.
Why not me? When I first heard that song, y'all, I was in a puddle of tears. I mean, I just sat in my car and began to think, why not me? Why not me? Of all the things that I wanted to do in life, I used to just sit and think and daydream and just want certain things to happen for me, and it never would happen, and I would be like, dang, it's not my time yet. It's not my time yet. Why not me? I've seen things happening for everybody else, but it wasn't time for me. It wasn't time for it to happen for me. And that's just what it was. At the moment, I didn't see it that way. I just saw that, like, I'm tired and I'm frustrated and it's not happening for me and I'm upset. But at that time, when I look back at things, I wasn't really putting in the work that I was supposed to be putting in at that time. So it's kind of like, faith without works is dead. It's in the Bible. Faith without works is dead. It's absolutely dead. So I had the faith. But I wasn't putting in the work. And sometimes people put in the work without the faith. So it's like you can't have one or the other. You gotta have both. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that faith and you gotta put in that work. So understand that when you have an expectancy of gaining a world full of abundance, you have to not just have that faith. You have to be able to put in the work. You have to be able to be willing to go hard in the paint, and whatever comes at you, whatever life throws at you, you got to be willing and ready to take on whatever it is. So when he broke me, he blessed me. That's my topic for this hour-long show. And when I say that, I mean, it was just like things happening in my life when I was in my dark space and not knowing that what I was going through, it was just a stepping stone for my greater. You might have been broken and torn apart, tossed through and through by life, but I can guarantee you God is trying to bring increase into your life. If you pass this test that you're going through right now, God will pour so many blessings into your life. So the test that you're going through that is about to turn into a testimony, you just have to pass it. And once you pass it and you learn from the test, the tribulation, the heartbreak, the weight gain, the hatred and stones that have been thrown at you. Once you learn from that, God is going to bring you out. And once he bring you out, you can finally see the light and you can move and maneuver through whatever it is that comes your way. You'll be willing to fight. You have your boxing gloves on. You're be willing to fight and punch whatever comes at you, whatever it is. Any naysayers, any bitterness, any of that. Deadbeat baby daddies, deadbeat baby mamas, demons, devils, anything that comes at you, you'll be willing to take it on without a problem, without hardship. You be prepared for it because he took you through that for a reason. Okay, for a reason. Lately, I've been feeling like it's me versus me. Like, I don't have to compete against anybody. I'm competing with the person in the mirror. Like, when I look in the mirror, it's like I have to be better tomorrow than I was today. And I'm going against myself. I'm going against the things that I did yesterday. If I didn't do good yesterday, I have to do better today. And tomorrow, if I don't do good today, I'll have to do better tomorrow. If I don't do good this week alone, next week will have to be a better week. So it's just me versus me. Allow it to be you versus you. Don't be in competition with anybody. Don't try to race. Everybody doesn't get there at the same time. Everybody doesn't hit their goal at the same time. Everybody doesn't finish the course of life, the goal of life, the goal of your life, because everybody's goal in their life is different. Everybody has a different destiny. Nobody's destiny is one and the same. I don't care if you both are doing the same thing. I mean, I make smoothies and that aid in weight loss, and I don't care if somebody else is making smoothies that aid in weight loss. My destiny is still my destiny. My destiny doesn't compare to that person who's making weight loss smoothies that aid in being a better you. My handcrafted smoothies might be different because of who I am, and that other person handcrafted smoothies might be different because of who they are. And I'm not knocking anyone else's ability to do what I do, or you shouldn't knock anyone else's ability to do what you can do. But just know this, that God put a gift in everybody, and everybody gift is differently, and the way everybody gift is shown is differently, no matter if it's the same gift or not. It has a different touch to it. And I want you guys to understand that. So don't ever think that because you're doing something, it's because somebody else is doing something, it's too late for you to do it. Even if it's the same thing, or even if they came out with the idea before you, if you have your own sauce to it, it's your own sauce. So I just want you guys to stay grounded and stay motivated and stay encouraged, and to know that whatever it is that you want to do in life, don't stop. Don't let fear come upon you and take over what you want to do, because I swear that fear will come in. Oh, the Bible says, the spirit of fear will come in to steal, kill, and destroy. And he doesn't want us to have that spirit. He doesn't want us to have that negative spirit upon us. He wants us to be happy, excited, and filled with positivity in our life. And God will never put more on us than we can bear. I truly believe that, and I believe you should believe that as well. So continue to fight for what you want. Don't be discouraged. Don't let anyone count you out. I keep saying, like, God, they counted me out, but God counted me in. So don't worry about them counting you out, because God will always count you in. When they give up on you, He will always build you up and help you through whatever it is. He will not leave you or forsake you. Even when they judge you, God said, do not judge, and He will not judge you. When they tell you to have fear, like I said, God said He's not giving us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Also, for those that want to get healthy, remind you, I have a 10-day green smoothie challenge where you will lose 15 to 20 pounds in just 10 days. You can go on my website, fat2fierce.org. That is fat with the number 2, fierce.org. And everything you need to know is on that website. And you can also contact me at fat2fierce313@yahoo.com or carenafields@yahoo.com. If you guys would like for me to talk about something in particular that you think I might be able to touch on, please do not hesitate to email carenafields@yahoo.com, and I would love to get back with you, and I would love to talk about it on my show. Just let me know how you feeling, any feedback, and I would love to talk about it on It Gets Real with Carenna each and every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. But said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottles on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, call it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, granted, she was standing right there while I catch a play on the brick. Ooh, I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills, who gave that dust, Pluto sent you on the lick. Ooh, too many convicts, they enrolled me to play in this shit. Ooh, round about nonsense, get old summer spreading this bitch. Ooh, they had the counter like lighting it up, nigga, anybody can get it. Ooh, I'm on a PJ lining it up, backwood full of sticky. Ooh, I'm trying to tote that Draco in London, and it's extended. Ooh, they gotta stretch a nigga out, we gon' die for this shit. Ooh, yeah, I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. Ooh, we some poor, high class niggas made it, we rich. Yeah, I was at the band though, got a penthouse for a closet. Ooh, it's like a shando, live on my neck, my wrist. Ooh, I got pink toes that talk different languages. Ooh, got promethazine in my blood and Percocet. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, call it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. That's by the time I call her Serena. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, carrot the pinky. All fat though, we bought up a Fiji. I'm in the loop with the voo, I'm in the loop with the woo. Who's one you working? I put your face to the news. I put the puss on the shirt. After I murked it, make him go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird. Nigga's birthday and you a maniac, a fucking alien. How you spurting? Got that kitty cat, I'm having fun with that. Going Birkin.
Guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to It Gets Real with Carenna each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. on Hot Sauce Productions. You can hear me. Follow me on social media, Carenna_Instagram or Carenna Fields on Facebook. Holla at me, inbox me, follow me, DM me. Listen to me every week, each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. And be sure to listen to my homegirl, the owner of Hot Sauce Productions, each and every Thursday at 6 p.m. Keeping it real with Akeisha. Yeah. And I'm out.